Hello, and welcome to today's comprehensive guide on tax strategies for high-income earners. If you're making a significant income, you probably already know that taxes are one of your largest expenses, but the good news is that you can do something about it. This session will dive deep into practical strategies and insights to help you optimize your taxes, lower your liabilities, and keep more of your hard-earned money. The power of proactive tax planning. First off, let's talk about tax planning, because no one should just blindly wait until the end of the year to think about taxes. Tax planning is about taking control of your financial future by being proactive. As high-income earners, you have an advantage, the ability to make strategic moves that can dramatically reduce what you owe to the IRS. The more you plan, the more you save. Why is tax planning so crucial for high-income earners? High-income earners are often in higher tax brackets, which means you pay a larger percentage of your income in taxes. Without strategic planning, you could end up paying more than you need to. But it's not just about deductions. It's about structuring your income, investments, and assets in ways that minimize your tax burden. Tax-deferred accounts, 401k, and IRA. Let's start with the basics. Tax-deferred accounts like your 401k and IRA. These accounts allow you to contribute money that grows tax-free until you withdraw it in retirement. Why does this matter for high-income earners? 401k. You can contribute up to $22,500 per year for those under 50, and that reduces your taxable income by that amount in the current year. If you're 50 or older, you can contribute an additional $7,500 as a catch-up contribution. IRA, Individual Retirement Account. While your contribution limit is smaller here, $6,500 for those under 50, there are still benefits, especially if you plan ahead. Example, imagine you're earning $250,000 a year and you contribute the maximum $22,500 to your 401k. That lowers your taxable income from $250,000 to $227,500. Now, depending on your tax bracket, you could be saving thousands in federal taxes alone. Backdoor Roth IRA. If your income is too high to directly contribute to a Roth IRA, you can still benefit through a backdoor Roth IRA. This strategy allows high-income earners to essentially bypass the income limits for Roth IRA contributions by first contributing to a traditional IRA and then converting it to a Roth. The conversion is a taxable event, but the future growth is tax-free, and withdrawals in retirement are also tax-free. Long-term capital gains and dividend tax rates. Next, let's talk about long-term capital gains and qualified dividends, two key areas where high-income earners can potentially pay less in taxes compared to regular income. Why is this important? Capital gains. If you sell an asset, such as stocks, real estate, or a business, that you've held for over a year, you pay a lower tax rate on the gains. For high-income earners, long-term capital gains are taxed at 15% or 20% depending on your overall taxable income, compared to the ordinary income tax rate, which could be much higher. Qualified dividends. Similar to long-term capital gains, dividends from stocks are taxed at preferential rates. Example, let's say you're in the 35% tax bracket, but you sell a stock after holding it for more than a year. Instead of paying 35% in taxes on the gain, you pay the long-term capital gains rate of just 15%. That's a massive difference. Maximizing deductions. High-income earners can also benefit from a range of deductions. Deductions are expenses that reduce your taxable income, and they can make a significant impact on how much you owe. Common deductions high-income earners can take advantage of include mortgage interest. If you own a home, the mortgage interest deduction can save you a significant amount. State and local taxes, SALT. You can deduct state and local taxes up to $10,000, which can be especially helpful for those living in high-tax states like California or New York. Charitable contributions. Charitable giving can reduce your taxable income. If you're passionate about certain causes, why not give back and reduce your taxes at the same time? Business expenses. If you're self-employed, this is a huge opportunity. You can deduct various business-related expenses from office supplies to travel costs. Health savings accounts, HSAs, 10 to 15 minutes. One of the most underrated tax-saving tools available to high-income earners is the Health Savings Account, HSA. If you have a high deductible health plan, HDHP, you can open an HSA and contribute money that's tax deductible. Plus, that money grows tax-free, and you can withdraw it tax-free for qualified medical expenses. Contribution limits: 2025, $3,850 for individuals, $750 for families. And don't forget the catch-up contribution of $1,000 if you're 55 or older. Example, contributing to an HSA isn't just a way to save for medical expenses, it's also a smart strategy to reduce your tax bill. Your contributions lower your taxable income, and any growth in the account is tax-free. Tax loss harvesting. Now let's dive into tax loss harvesting, a strategy that's commonly used by investors to reduce taxes on their investments. What is tax loss harvesting? Simply put, it's the practice of selling investments that have lost value in order to offset taxable gains in other areas of your portfolio. The losses you incur can help to offset the gains you've made on other investments, potentially reducing your overall tax liability. Example, let's say you sold a stock and made $10,000 in gains, but you also have another investment that's down $5,000. By selling the losing investment, you can offset $5,000 of the gains, thereby reducing your taxable income. Tax-efficient investment strategies. Tax-efficient investing isn't just for the wealthy. It's something that anyone can use to reduce their tax burden. When you structure your investments in a tax-efficient way, you can reduce the taxes you owe on the returns. Tax-efficient strategies include municipal bonds. These bonds are exempt from federal taxes and, in some cases, state and local taxes as well. Tax-managed funds. These funds are designed to minimize capital gains distributions, reducing the taxes you'll owe. Index funds and ETFs. These are often more tax-efficient than actively managed funds because they generate fewer taxable events. Estate planning strategies. As high-income earners, it's important to think about estate planning, how your wealth will be distributed when you're no longer around, and taxes play a big role in this process. Key strategies for minimizing estate taxes include family limited partnerships, FLPs. These allow you to transfer assets to your heirs while keeping control of them, which can reduce estate taxes. Irrevocable trusts. These can help you remove assets from your estate, lowering the overall estate tax burden for your heirs. Work with a tax professional. Last but certainly not least, work with a tax professional. High-income earners often benefit from professional guidance when it comes to tax strategies. A tax professional can help you navigate the complex world of tax laws and ensure you're making the most of your available opportunities. By using these strategies, you can take control of your financial future and reduce your tax liabilities. Remember, taxes don't have to be a burden. They can be an opportunity to grow your wealth strategically. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're aiming for 1,000 subscribers, and once we hit that milestone, I'll be bringing even more in-depth content to help you achieve your financial goals. Thanks for tuning in. Stay financially savvy.